Hello, it's the Greg Larson Show. Please, before you listen to this episode, if you like anything that you hear in this episode, get onto my Patreon. I should have had the Patreon up when I fucking started saying this. I'm typing in Patreon. Now I'm going to it and now home, Patreon, logging in. I'm trying to find the address. Okay, Patreon. I'm Greg Larson on Patreon. Greg Larson on Patreon. Get onto my Patreon. There's just one tier. Just give me some money if you like stuff like this, and I'll keep doing it. And on my Patreon, I'll put out all the podcasts without ads. So like this little bit here won't be on the episode that's on Patreon. And also there's ads sometimes on the episodes, like for companies or some fucking companies. Anyway, piss on your landlord. Welcome to the show.
The Greg Larson Show. The big unit is ready to go. The Greg Larson Show. Muck around on the marzipan. A fresh custard in his hand. The greatest podcast in all the land. Greg Larson Show. Yeah. What we need, another podcast show.
Welcome to the Greg Larson Show. We're getting fucking stuck in. I was in Woolworths the other day. And you might be thinking, Greg, last week you were going on about Woolworths and how much you hate them and how much you want to bash them and smush them up and grind them up. And yeah, like I do. I hate them, and you should boycott Woolworths. You should boycott Coles. You should boycott Woolworths. But I was in there because I'm a fat fucking idiot, and I'm a stupid fuck idiot. And I like, because it's there and I'm fat and I don't care. And I care sometimes, and then other times I don't care. And on this time I didn't care, and I walked into Woolworths and the shelves were bare because the strike. There's a big strike going on with warehouse workers, the picker packers who have to work in a warehouse while a robot gives them instructions in a headset. So it's like, you got to get the baked beans. You got to get the noodles. You got to get the noodles. You got to get the baked beans, or whatever they have to pick from the warehouse. And what they do is they get all those things, and then they get in trouble if they go to the toilet. So they wear nappies and they piss themselves, and then they get no money. And then, the government eats them, and that's how the system works over at Woolies. So anyway, I went in there and the shelves were bare. There's nothing in there, which was cool. It made me feel good. And it also made me feel good to see people getting upset about it. I love it. I think it's a very underrated a way of achieving pleasure is to watch, I don't know, people that have puffer vests on get upset about things. It's just enjoyable. But I want my, cucumber, the continental cucumber that's wrapped in plastic, and I don't know why it's wrapped in plastic. Why is one kind of cucumber always vacuum sealed in plastic? What? I don't understand. No one understands.
It's the Greg Larson Show. Fucking watch it now. Hey, it's the Greg Larson Show. You fucking dogs. I'm gonna kill you.
But I don't know what I'm talking about. So I'm in Woolworths, right? And I saw something on the shelf. There was very few cereal options. I wanted to get some cereal. I wanted to get some Wheat Bix or some, the Wheat Bix bites that have a fruit aspect to them. And I didn't see any of those on the shelf because the shelves were almost empty, but there was one box of cereal that I saw. I saw a box of cereal and it was called Kit Kat cereal. There's a cereal that exists, a breakfast cereal called Kit Kat cereal. And it was at that moment that I realized we are living in the final days of human civilization. There's not like, where do you go? Like what are you doing? What are we doing as a species? Right? That we have Kit Kat cereal. We can't go on. Like we can't go on as a species. There's nothing forward in our future now. You know what I mean? Like we're not gonna go to, like, we're not gonna live in space. You can't tell me that we collectively invent Kit Kat cereal and come back from that somehow. You know, that we, you know, colonize other planets, or we, you know, like the Star Trek future is impossible once Kit Kat cereal exists. It is Kit Kat cereal. The fact that a chocolate bar cereal, Kit Kat cereal, exists is a harbinger of the apocalypse. And I genuinely believe that we are living in the end times of humanity, in the last days of the human race. And I think there's a thing, it's called, what's it called? The Fermi paradox, right? And if you don't know about the Fermi paradox is basically is this: we live in a universe that may or may not be infinite, but certainly in our galaxy alone, there are hundreds of billions, if not trillions, of stars. And each one of those stars, like many of them, have planets orbiting around them. In theory, life and intelligent life in the universe should happen a lot, surely. I mean, with hundreds of trillions of galaxies, with hundreds of billions and trillions of stars and planets, there must be other intelligent life in the universe. And the Fermi paradox is basically saying, if there's intelligent life, where is it? Why haven't we seen it? Why is there no evidence at all? Why does it seem like we are alone in the universe? And one of the theories proposed is that there is something called a great filter, something that happens to all intelligent civilizations at some point in their existence where they get knocked out, they get wiped out. Maybe it's, and you know, people say it could be nuclear war. It could be any intelligent civilization is going to invent the means to destroy themselves. And if they do that, then they will inevitably destroy themselves. I think, the great filter isn't climate change. It isn't nuclear war. It's Kit Kat cereal. It'll kill us. Like, we'll die. We'll die from Kit Kat cereal, because I got it. Like, obviously I get, like, I'm going to get, like, what am I supposed to do? You know what I mean? I'm one man here. I'm one little guy. I'm a little boy. I'm just one guy in a shop, and you put Kit Kat cereal in front of me. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna gobble it up. I'm gonna lick it up. I can't help myself. You can't. If you think that I can sit I can be in a shop and not buy Kit Kat cereal, then you're a fucking moron. You are a dumb fuck. Of course I'm going to buy the Kit Kat cereal. And maybe it's just that I have depression. Maybe it's just that I'm on, Zoloft and diazepam. Maybe that's why I'm about to say what I'm about to say. But it was that evening when I was finishing off the box of Kit Kat cereal. Yes, I ate a box of Kit Kat cereal in a day. So sue me. So call the cops. So fucking take me away. Put me in a mental institution. Put me strap me into the chairs. Electrocute me.
I reckon that's fucking cool, man.
But So yeah, obviously I'm going to eat a whole box of Kit Kat cereal. If I see a Kit Kat cereal, I'm going to buy it, and if I buy it, I'm going to eat it. You know what else? What do you want from me here? So I eat the whole box of Kit Kat cereal while I'm watching Plex. I don't know if you know about Plex, but Plex is like a streaming service that is really it's got some interesting stuff on it, but the main thing is you can pirate stuff and then put it on your hard drive and then use it as like a streaming service for all the things you've pirated, which I'm doing now because I can't have all these fucking streaming services. There's too fucking many. There's just like, there's like 17 different streaming services. I'm not going to have them all. I'm sick of it. I'm done with it. Like the artists don't get any of the money. Are you kidding? Fuck off. Who cares? So anyway, I'm watching Plex, but the thing is like Plex has free stuff, right? Like it has things that you can watch that are free. I was watching, you know, it'll have like really quality stuff. Like it has the 90s RoboCop TV series. Has a lot of movies of things like Santa Claus versus the Devil, or like The Mummy versus Santa's dad's alien, you know, whatever. And I was watching like a movie on Plex, and I was eating my Kit Kat cereal, and then I saw an ad that was an AI generated ad. It was clearly either like made by AI entirely, or at least the script was made by AI. The audio was all out of sync with what they were saying. They all had like these weird heads. And it was like a Christmas thing. And then this woman literally goes like, honey, the pie came out crunch, crunch, just the way you like it. And there's this Christmas music playing. And then she looks at the seat, an empty seat, and goes, oh, wait, you're not here. And then it goes, the hostages in Gaza are still at large. Bring them home now. Sponsored by the government of Israel. And I just like, I'm eating my second bowl of Kit Kat cereal in my undies after smoking a weed vape that I bought from an illegal tobacconist that got firebombed 2 days later. That's true. I'm watching an ad for bringing the hostage, a propaganda ad from the genocidal apartheid government of Israel. It was clearly made by AI. A woman saying, honey, the pie came out crunch, crunch, just the way you like. Oh, wait, you're not here. Also, it's Christmas time. Like as if she doesn't know that he's not here. And also, with like, side note too, like as if the Israeli government or anyone who's a Zionist gives a fuck about the hostages. They fucking killed, the IDF killed their own hostages on December 15. There's like a story. You can just look it up. On December 15 last year, these 3 Israeli hostages came out of a building. On the building, there was a sign that said in Hebrew, there's Israeli hostages in here. Please don't shoot us. These 3 guys came out shirtless, holding white flags, speaking in Hebrew, going, please don't kill us. We are Israeli hostages. And the IDF were like, oh, let's fucking shoot them. And they did. And then they ran away. Like one of them died, and then like they chased another one into a building, and then he was like lying on the ground pleading, please, please don't kill me. I'm an Israeli. And then they shot him in the face. Because for, you know, the IDF, like they thought, what if they're lying? You know, what if these guys are actually Palestinian civilians? You know, what if these are actually unarmed Palestinian civilians? We can't let them get away. We can't let them not be killed. So they shot him. And then the mum of one of the dudes who got shot and killed was like, literally said to the military guys who shot her own son in cold blood, dead, executed him. She's like, oh, I'm sorry. I hope you're doing okay. You're doing a really good job. She praised the soldiers that killed her son for doing a really good job in a tough situation. Fucking hell. That is psychotic fucking cult shit. That is cult shit. Fucking Israel, man. I don't have any more fucking sound effects. But like, what was I talking about? Yeah, this ad. So I'm watching this ad, this AI generated ad to bring the hostages home on Plex while I'm eating Kit Kat cereal. And I'm just trying to watch a Wang Wang movie. I'm just trying, this is the apocalypse. This is what is happening in the last days of humanity. I'm sitting there trying to watch a movie, an 80s movie called The Impossible Kid, about a Filipino little person who solves crimes and looks at women's titties and licks the titties and kisses them and runs around with a gun and then kisses all the girls and then does karate, and he's small and he's so small and get this fucking Israel propaganda out of here. But more than that, what am I doing? What, like that? It's this moment where you go, what is this? What is this earth we live on? I'm watching a Wang Wang. Daddy's trying to watch his Wang Wang. I'm trying to watch me Wang Wang. I'm trying to watch me fucking Impossible Kid. He's doing a flip out a window, and then he sees a lady and a man have a root, and then he drives a little tiny motorbike, and I'm eating my Kit Kat cereal. I don't understand why this has to happen. Why do we live in this world? What even is this world? It doesn't make sense anymore. I feel like I want to open a bank account at Commonwealth Bank. Geez, they do a good job. Low fees, high interest on your savings. Get a Commonwealth Bank today. Yeah, Mom. I don't. I like. Am I crazy? Am I crazy? Are we living in the end times? That's the question. Are we living in the end? Is this the apocalypse? Are we running out the clock? I think the answer is yes. I think the answer is yes because of AI, right? Because of AI. And I don't mean this. I'm against AI. I'm against it. Some people are for it. I'm against it. All right, I'm against AI. I don't like it. I don't like this AI. I don't like these computers. I don't like these mind tricks getting in your brain. It's numbers rotting your mind. I don't like it, right? But here's the thing. Here's the thing about AI. I don't not like it because I'm scared of it. Obviously it will become super intelligent and kill us. And what will happen, it's like there's this thing called the grey goo. It'll eventually create nanobots that are essentially the self-replicating microscopic organisms that will just form a grey goo and eliminate all organic life forms on the earth, and the earth will just become a ball of grey goo. That's definitely going to happen. But that's not what I'm scared of. I welcome the goo. I want the goo. I want to live in the goo. I want to feel the goo consume me. I want to feel the goo go down my throat, in my ears. And it's not sexual. It's not sexual. It's not even a horny thing. I just want to be engulfed in goo. It just seems comforting to me. It seems comforting to me to be engulfed and dissolved in a grey goo. Sue me, take me to court, but I don't understand. Here's the thing about AI, right? There's that quote from Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park, right? It's a film. It's a Steven Spielberg masterpiece, Jurassic Park. And there's a quote where a scientist named Dr. Ian Malcolm, he says, all these scientists, they were so worried about whether or not they could. They never stopped to worry about whether or not they should. Right? And that's not what I'm saying about AI. I'm not saying that we should stop to wonder whether or not we should use AI. I'm saying we should stop to wonder why we would use AI. Why? What are you getting out of it? What are you getting out of it? What's it going to do for you? Right? Now, I'm not I'm not so egotistical as to be one of these people that say, oh, AI could never do what I do. AI can do what I do. You go onto ChatGPT and go write 10 jokes about, Kit Kat cereal. It'll write jokes about it. They'll be funnier than any observation that I could come up with. I just play fart sounds. Like I just go, Kit Kat cereal. That's fucking crazy. Cereal, that's fucking crazy. Kit Kat cereal. Mom, help. There's all this
Kit Kat cereal. I'm fucking going crazy. I want to kill myself. I'm fucking living in a world of piss. You know what I mean? Like it's, hang on.
Stop. AI could do what I do. The question is, why would I want it to? Why would anyone want it to? The only good thing about art, and this is art, by the way, this is art. But I want to see a comedian because I want to see a comedian come up with a joke, right? I want to see a comedian say something funny and then go, oh, I can relate to that. Or I want to watch a movie and wonder, what was the director thinking when they did this bit? Or what was the subtext of this bit? Or why was this shot this way? Or look at a painting and go, what's that mean? What's that represent? What's that? Think about the motive. With AI, it's just oh yeah, whatever. Because the algorithm said this is what you do for maximum engagement. None of it is you can't connect with it on any level, right? And it's boring. It's just boring. It's like AI is when AI created anything as a consumer of art is the equivalent of someone telling you a story about their crazy dream. It's yeah, cool, whatever. Yeah, cool. You did a flip and then you sucked off the president. I don't care. It's not it's impressive in the sense that if that happened in real life, if a person really did do a flip and suck off the president, I'd go, shit, that's crazy. But you just saying that it happened in a dream, it's yeah, whatever. Anything can happen in a dream. Who cares? It's just a dream. And same with AI. It's oh yeah, cool. You did a flip and you drew a drawing of a guy doing a flip sucking off the president. Yeah, okay. It's AI. It can do anything you want. It can do anything. And we don't have to think about its motivations or why or how, or be oh, wow, that's really impressive brushwork on your painting. No, it's not impressive. It's that's just what AI does. So it's not interesting to me. It's just boring. And it looks bland and generic. And even if it gets better, it's still what's the point? Why do I care? Why do I give a shit? If AI came up with this piece of music, Jimi Hendrix could play guitar real well. And part of it is just gone, fuck, it's hard to play guitar. That dude's playing guitar real well. Cool. But AI can just do anything. It can just do anything. So who cares? Why would I watch it? Why would I listen to it? Why would I, but more than that, right? Okay. More than that. Even if people did want to watch it, even if people did want to listen to it, if you make art, if you make comedy, if you make content, more on that in a second, but if you make stuff and you're using AI, fucking quit your job, cunt. Get another job. Just do something else. If you, I do comedy. I could get AI to write some one-liners that I could say on stage. I could do that. And if I was going to do that, why the fuck would I? Why wouldn't I just I used to have a job at Wow Sight and Sound. That was kind of boring and shit, paid better than fucking comedy does. Why would you get AI to do your job when your whole job is purely exists because you want to do it, you enjoy doing it. The arts is for people who want to make stuff and enjoy making stuff and whose passion is making stuff. If your passion is not making stuff, then don't fucking make stuff, cunt. Just go to uni, go to TAFE. Fucking, I don't know. What people use AI to help create videos and fucking YouTube videos and shit. People make content to just make what's the point? Like you still have to do stuff. Like it's boring. It's boring to sit there on a computer and go, write 6 jokes about this. Like, why don't you just fucking work at a bank, you dickhead? You know, like, and that brings me to the next point, right? Of content, right? Which is like, what the fuck? Like content, like we live in a world in which content is a thing. Where content is like an actual, like I had this joke about this that I did in my show this year, and I literally said like content, like in the past, in days gone by, maybe in like 17th century Europe, you know, you could say that like you could be an artist and you could be like, oh, I've been commissioned by the emperor of the Holy Roman Empire to create a great work of art to celebrate the eternal glory of our Lord God. And that's like a thing you can believe in or something, but you know, that's something bigger than yourself. It's like a thing, right? You can believe, like, I don't believe in God. I mean, obviously we can just Google that and it's like, oh, is God real? Nah. But like before, you know, we had science and stuff, you could go, oh, what? Maybe there's like a God and stuff. And like you could believe in something bigger than yourself and you could make things that felt like they were important. Whereas now in like the 21st century, the best, like if you're an artist, the best you can really do is like the best you can hope for is to, instead of saying like, oh, I've been commissioned to create, you know, something to celebrate the glory of God. You're like, oh, I've been commissioned by a Chinese spyware app to create sponsored content to celebrate the glory of sports bet. Like it's fucking.
Daddy.
Oh.
Oh, what?
No.
Daddy.
Interesting.
Daddy. Oh,
Okay.
I'm a little boy. Daddy. Oh, wow. I'm a little Bobby. Oh, Daddy.
I think that just the term content itself, the idea that we would have people whose job it is to create content, like me, it's dystopian. It's end times shit. You know, it's saying you create content is like asking a chef what they do and they say, I create calories. Like it's just nothing. It's like why are we doing this? Why are we making content? Why, like, not, and I understand that it's because people consume it, right? But why would you want to be the one to make it when you could just, you know, work in I would rather work in a Woolworths distribution center, and that's saying a lot. I would rather wear an adult diaper and take orders from a robot and piss myself while I pick up cans of baked beans and put them in a plastic trolley than like make a video going, this is my morning routine. First I have a smoothie. Then I go check on my business. I rise and grind. Then I go to the gym and like people just like, that's boring. It's a boring thing to do and to make. It's fucking mind numbing. And most of the people who make it make fucking nothing doing it. Like they make fucking nothing doing it. Like it's just running out the clock. What is it? It's nothing. People watch it. Why do you watch it? What is it? What are you even getting? Like people, I've seen this, right? Like the biggest content creators, I'm using finger quotes in the air right now. Content creators. I fucking hate it, right? It's like I've seen them, and I was on TikTok briefly. That was a whole nother story, right? But I was on TikTok briefly, and my algorithm got all fucked up because I just kept watching videos that I couldn't understand what the purpose of the video was and what a human being would get out of it. Like I watched like a video of like just a woman saying, oh, this is what I do. Like today I had a piece of broccoli. Yum, that's healthy. Then I went on the train, and then the video was over. I went, okay, like I don't understand why I've done this. Like why we live in this world. It feels like we've run, like content feels like we've run out of ideas and we're running out the clock. Like 90% of videos on the internet are just a video of a dog doing a flip or something, and then just someone just films themselves watching the video of the dog doing the flip and pointing to the dog doing the flip, or saying something like, "Oh, people are going crazy for this dog doing a flip." Why don't you just live in the sea? Like, why don't you just live in the sea in a sack? You know, like I don't understand what you get out of it. I don't understand what you get out of watching it. I don't understand what you get out of making it. I don't understand why you do what you do. I don't understand why you exist. It's like when you see those fish in the sea, in the deep sea, that have like the weird lights on their head, and it's like, what are you doing down there? What are you even doing down there? Why do you even live? Is this good for you to just live in the darkness with a light on your head, and then another fish comes along and you go, is that good? Do you want that? Get a job, mate. Get a job, you cunt. You're a fuckhead.
I am a fuckhead.
We believe that a plane has crashed into the World Trade Center in New York.
Screw you guys. I'm going home.
I don't know what I'm talking about here. I'm looking at all my cards of the things I wrote. Israel sucks. Darth Vader. Yeah, Darth Vader. It's never worked as a bit. I used to do this as a bit. Never worked. But I was standing on I was at a rugby game. Yes, I like rugby. I'm an enigma wrapped in a riddle. Wrapped in a fat man who eats Kit Kat cereal and likes rugby. And I was waiting for a friend. I was like meeting a friend, and there was a man in a Darth Vader costume playing Enter Sandman on guitar. And I saw a guy go, Darth Vader, like that. And then he walked off. And then at another point, another guy walked past and went, Darth Vader. And he walked off. And that happened 6 times. Like a man was in a Darth Vader costume playing Enter Sandman on guitar, and 6 men went, Darth Vader, and walked away. And that was like, I nearly had a panic attack. Like I was just standing there nearly having a panic attack going, like, it's all for nothing. You know what I mean? This is all for nothing. Whatever this is, this reality that we live in, it doesn't make sense. And I think we've finally realized that. I think finally, after, however many millions of years that some form of Homo erectus or whatever has been on this earth, and for the hundreds of thousands of years that Homo sapiens have been on this earth, we've searched for meaning, we've searched for God, we've searched for things, and now we just go, oh, yeah, nah. There's none of it. There's none of it. Like none of it's real. We're just mucking around. Like and now we've just gone, let's just muck around. Let's just Darth Vader, Enter Sandman, Darth Vader. Let's just muck around. Let's just run out the clock and muck around. And I feel like we all feel like the world's going to shit, but everyone's felt like that. Right. And everyone throughout human history has felt like the world's going to shit and things are falling apart. The thing is, everyone throughout human history is usually right, because there's been many, many times that the world has gone to shit and totally fallen apart. The Bronze Age collapse, the collapse of the Roman Empire, Ice Age stuff, that movie Ice Age. There's been all kinds of times. There's been heaps of times, not millions, but lots of times when a whole civilization collapsed and crumbled and things went to fucking shit. And I do reckon we're in that time again. And I think, and this is my theory, and I have a double theory here.
Okay.
I have a double theory that everyone in charge of the world in every capacity is an idiot. That's one of my theories, right? I can't remember who had the quote or exactly what the quote was, but there was some quote by some guy on somewhere that said, never explain with malice what can equally be explained by stupidity. And I reckon that the idiots rule the roost. The morons are in town. You can tell when my voice gets a little bit quieter that I'm leaning over to look for a sound, but I've already played like all the sounds. That's Wesley Willis.
Polar bear's funky ass.
The idiots are in charge. And here's another theory that I think, right? Because people always say there's people say that like everyone thinks that they're not an idiot, right? Everyone secretly thinks I'm not the one who's an idiot. Everyone else is, everyone, you see a bunch of people in a food court and you think, oh, look at all these morons. Not me though. I'm the smart one. Everyone thinks that, right? And you're not. You're the dumb one. But I think I might actually be the smart one. I think I might be the smartest human being ever to live on this earth. And hear me out. I have some theories why, man. First theory. I'm the only one who's ever had this thought. You know when you build a house, right? When you build a house, you put a door on the house. Now, in a house, when you have stuff in it, like a fridge, a couch, a bed, a washing machine, I'm the only person that's ever thought this in all of human history. What if you had a door on a house that was big enough to fit the things that would go in the house? What do you reckon about that, cunt? What if the door was big enough to fit a couch through it? So you didn't have to like move it in all these weird ways and then take the arms off the couch and then like just then open the window and rig a pulley system to get the couch through the window. What if the door to the house could fit the stuff that was supposed to go in the house through the door? Imagine that. Smartest human ever to live. I think there's another possible scenario, right? I'm either the smartest human ever to live or everyone in charge of anything is a dumb fuck, right? And you pick. Like that's not for me to decide. You, the listeners, decide, right? But you think about I was just reading an article today about shitbox houses being built in the outer suburbs of Melbourne in these suburbs that are created, and they're all like these black roofed houses in these suburbs where there's only like one street going into this like network of streets. So there's always congestion and there's no shops and there's no anything in the suburb. And now either I have, and I am someone with zero experience in town planning. I've never planned a town. I don't know. I haven't studied science. I haven't built a house. I am not an architect. I am just a guy who ate a full box of Kit Kat cereal, and I'm currently injecting Ozempic into my fat fucking stomach. I'm eating Kit Kat cereal by the box. And I'm injecting Ozempic because I can't lose weight. I've tried. I've tried. Oh my God, it's fucking. But like, either I'm. So I haven't studied science. I haven't studied any science of any kind. So either I have just come up with a breakthrough that scientists couldn't have, right? Which is this. Black roofed house in Australia in the summer is going to be fucking hot and it's going to suck. And a suburb that only has one road going in and out of it, but like 300, 500, 600 houses is going to be congested. And a place where the only way to get to a shop or a thing is by car, and by that one single choke point is going to be nightmarishly congested, and everyone's house is going to be hot and there's no like it's going to be a fuck shit suburb, right? Now, either I have just changed the way we think about science. I have come up with theories about heat and energy that no one else has ever come up with. I have changed the way we think about town planning. I have theories about how to build a city that no one has ever thought. Either that is true, or the people in charge who built that suburb are fucking dumb cunts. One of those things is true, right? One of those things is true. I don't know which one. That's up to you to decide, right? Like, I could have told you. So this is an industry I work in. I work in the entertainment industry, right? I could have told you that an Australian remake of The Office would be bad. I could have told you that. If someone had asked me, I could have told you. I could have told you that's not a good idea. You're barking up the wrong tree. It's 2024. The original Office came out, 2001? The American Office came out in 2003? Was it? I can't. It's 20 years ago at minimum. Now, hey. I don't want to shit talk the very good people who worked on that show, the very good people who were cast and crew of that show that worked really hard and are really good at what they do. And that's not a sarcasm thing. That's a genuine thing. The people the cast and the crew and the writers, there were people on that show that are really good at what they do. They work really fucking hard and they're legends, right? So many people. But you know who isn't really fucking good at what they do? Everyone who runs Amazon Prime. Like what? Whoever made that fucking decision to make, you even could have made it a good show if you hadn't literally just copied the American and British one, which we've all seen. We have all seen it. I get that, people in Saudi Arabia might not have seen the American Office. So yeah, okay, you make a Saudi Arabian version. We have all seen the American and the British Office. We have all seen them both. What are you doing? Anyone could have told you this is a bad idea. Anyone could have told you, government, that trying to ban social media was like trying to ban my dog from eating fucking cat turds. You can't ban a social media. What are you talking about? I'll digress and say social media is the worst thing that's ever been created in the course of human history, and I'm including nuclear weaponry in that. Social media is the worst thing that has ever been created in human history. It's dumb. It's fucking dumb. I'll just load up X. I'll Twitter. I call it Twitter. Here's what's on Twitter right now. I'm just loading it up. Okay. First tweet. There's a doctor in Europe who's been doing the Lord's work, and there's a picture of a fucked looking woman. I don't know what that is. Next tweet. Hunter Biden celebrating the pardon. There's a picture of Elmo fucking a rabbit. Spot the difference. There's Peter Dutton and Mr. Burns, and it's a Queensland Labor. Another tweet. Her confidence. It's a woman with a fake leg, and she's changing her leg. Oh, that's very confident. Next tweet. Next X. How about you go fuck yourself? Something about Walmart. I don't know. Who cares? That was probably something good. Something about a Popeyes TV. Addison Rae in Los Angeles. Okay, and there's a photo of Addison Rae in Los Angeles. Next tweet, breaking. China bans exports to the United States of gallium, germanium, and antimony and other key high-tech materials. No, none of those things are real. That's all made up. Another photo, interesting timing, and then a photo of two people. What do you want? Is this good? Is this good? Is this what you want? Is this what you want? Bros surprising bros. A bro has run out from around behind another bro and then ran up to him and started hugging him. This seal could have gone his whole life not knowing lizards exist, and it's a seal looking at a lizard. What is this? It was never good. It's never been good. It's never was good. There's never anything on it. It's I'm not saying kids should not go on it. It'll fuck their mind up, right? Adults should not go on it. It'll fuck their mind up. There's nothing to be gained. But you ban it. Like, what are you going to do? Like, you ban it? Like you ban Pirate Bay. All right. Pirate Bay is banned in Australia. Let me just quickly type in pirate proxy, and I'm on Pirate Bay. I'm on Pirate Bay right now. I'm on Pirate Bay, literally now. It's banned in Australia. Oh, well, I'm on it. You fucking idiot. Like, where?
Israel is committing genocide. Israel is committing a genocide. Israel is an apartheid state.
Prime check on boycott Israel. Prime check on boycott Israel.
I don't know what the point is. Yeah, I mean, like my manager. I mean, I talked about this before last week. I had a manager. I was with this company called Junkyard Artists that I went to, and that guy was just a fucking idiot. Like, the guy that ran it was just a fucking idiot, because he was like, "Oh, I'll sign you. I'll put you on my books." Turns out he had no money. Either he stole money and he was a fuckhead, or he was just an idiot and he's a fuckhead. Like, he fucking. It's just idiots. There's just idiots in charge of everything. Every job I've ever had. I've never had a job in which, and by I say job, I mean like day job, like a proper job. I've never had a job that needed to exist. Not really. Like, I've worked in a call center. I could have just, like, they could have just shut it down. Like, what? Who's calling up about anything? You know what I mean? Like, someone's where's my superannuation? Who cares? Like, what do you, who's calling up a call center? What are you talking about? Nothing. There's nothing to talk about. People just call up and they say words, then I go, oh yeah, and then I type stuff in. Like, you just get rid of it. Get rid of it as a job. You know, and I remember working at the call center. We had computers that were literally from 1996, and this was in the year 2013. And they sent an email around going like, "Hey, is there any way to improve our business? We want to hear from the staff." And I remember at this job, this was before I was doing very well in comedy at all, and I was like, "Oh, you know, maybe I should try and do this job well." You know, I have a bloody sociology degree, and I'm working in a call center. It's time for me to, you know, put my name out, just try and do better, try and get above the entry level. And so they said, the bosses sent an email out going like, you know, what are ways we can improve the way we work. And people sent back emails saying like, "Oh, more biscuits in the snack room." And I wrote a list of like 50 things. I was like, yeah, the computer's really old. Like, I timed how long I wait while the computers restart and like start up and all the rest of it. And it's like an hour per day. You know, so that's 1 hour per day of lost productivity from one work. Like, I was like, you know, there's all these different things that are wrong with the company. You know, you could streamline this, you could streamline that. Like, you could do this and you could do that. I can't remember all the things. And they sent me an email back, and I had to have a meeting with them where they were like, "Do you want to work here, or like what's going on? Because you're complaining a lot." And I was like, I was trying to be good. I was trying to be a good employee. And then they were like, "Well, we've been timing how long you take on the toilet." And I had to have a meeting with my boss to talk about how long I was doing shits for. And then finally one day I like called in sick to do some gigs in Sydney. And then they were like, "Oh, why were you in Sydney?" And I was like, "Oh, because I was doing some gigs." And they were like, "Why did you call in sick?" And I said, "Look, I was doing some gigs." And they said, "Okay, well, what's more important to you, comedy or this job?" And I said, "Oh man, I'd hate this job." And they fired me on the spot, and it was the best day of my life. But that job could have just not existed. There was a guy at that job, someone at that job used to rub his shit on the wall in the toilet. Like, someone would go into the toilet. This was like an office where you'd have to wear, not a suit, but you'd have to wear a button-up shirt tucked in. And he would rub his shit on the wall in the toilet. Maybe just a cry for help. It's something that I can sort of connect with. You know, you could see that and go, "Oh, like, I understand. Like, I understand why you would be in an office cubicle and then go into a toilet and rub your shit on the wall. That makes sense to me." But like, that's like, he still had a job. Yeah, well, see if there's anything on my cards that I haven't covered. Is this good as the new format for my show? If I just keep doing shit like this, yelling about stuff, I'll get more sounds next week. I feel like I've doubled up on sounds.
I reckon that's pretty fucking funny, dude.
But thank you so much for listening to the Greg Larson Show. There will be more Greg Larson Show next week. Maybe I'll do a whole episode on Israel. What do you reckon about that? I'll do a whole episode on Americans. What do you reckon about that? Do a whole episode on Trump. What do you reckon about that, dude? We'll do a whole episode on
having sex and living in a big bed with 7 people in a polycule with 7 lovers, and you fuse your genitals together with a machine so you can't stop fucking. You're literally only fucking in a big bed where you always live.
The Greg Larson Show. The big unit is ready to go. The Greg Larson Show. Muck around on the Mazapan. A fresh custard in his hand.